When Major Jonathan Thompson, one of the most trusted figures behind the palace gates, finally chose to speak, the world listened. Known for his unwavering discretion and loyalty, Thompson had long been a silent witness to the most pivotal moments of the monarchy. But now, in a rare revelation, he lifts the curtain on a story that redefines how we see the late Queen Elizabeth II and the future of the British crown. According to Thompson, Queen Elizabeth was not only mindful of the weight Catherine would one day carry, but she actively prepared her for it. Behind the royal smiles and carefully choreographed appearances, there was a private education unfolding, an education in resilience, diplomacy, and quiet strength. In Catherine, Elizabeth saw more than just her grandson's wife. She saw a woman who could embody stability in turbulent times, and who could bridge the monarchy's centuries-old traditions with the demands of the modern world. What makes this revelation so powerful is its timing. With King Charles's health in the spotlight and public attention shifting toward the next generation, Catherine's role has never been more critical. Thompson's testimony is not just a glimpse into history, it is a reminder that the late Queen, even in her final chapter, was still shaping the monarchy's future with precision and foresight. And so, the question emerges, was this Catherine's destiny all along, or Elizabeth's final, most brilliant strategy? Thompson's journey to this pivotal role started long before the spotlight found him. Born and bred in the traditions of military service, he joined the 5th Battalion, Royal Regiment of Scotland in 2006, rising through the ranks with a quiet determination that caught the eye of the highest circles. He served as one of Queen Elizabeth's most senior bodyguards, a position that demanded not just physical prowess but an unbreakable loyalty. People close to the family say you can tell a lot from the way someone carries themselves. And Thompson, with his poised demeanor and sharp uniform, always exuded that rare blend of strength and subtlety. It is the kind of presence that makes you feel secure yet inspired. And when the Queen noticed it, she knew he was the one to guide the next generation. But here is where it gets truly fascinating. Insiders whisper that the Queen's arrangement was not random. She saw in Catherine a reflection of her own early days, a young woman thrust into the royal spotlight, needing a steadfast ally to navigate the complexities of power. Thompson, in the interview, shares a touching anecdote about a private meeting where the Queen pulled him aside. She said, Jonathan, the monarchy thrives on quiet strength, and Catherine will need that by her side. It was her way of ensuring continuity, a handover of influence that would allow Catherine to wield authority with the same grace Elizabeth had mastered over decades. This was not just an assignment, it was a legacy in the making. And as Thompson steps into this role officially as Catherine's right-hand man, the palace feels a shift. It is emotional, it is profound, and it is only the beginning. There is something undeniably captivating about the way Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Thompson has emerged from the background into the royal narrative. Fans often point to his dashing appearances in kilts and medals, but it goes deeper than that. His promotion to lieutenant colonel was no small feat, a recognition of his dedication that came directly from the top. After Queen Elizabeth's passing in 2022, Thompson transitioned to serve King Charles III and Queen Camilla. But whispers suggest the late Queen's influence lingered. She had reportedly directed that he take on a more executive role, one that would position him closer to Catherine, ensuring she had a reliable confidant in the intricate web of royal duties. In his groundbreaking interview, Thompson opens up about those early days under the Queen's watchful eye. He recalls moments that were not captured on camera, like walking the corridors of Windsor Castle, where Elizabeth would share stories of her own challenges as a young monarch. She emphasized the importance of having a right-hand man who could handle everything from logistics to subtle diplomacy. Thompson says, "It was humbling. The Queen saw potential in me to support Catherine in ways that echo her own path to power. It is these small gestures, the quiet nods of approval, that built their bond." Royal watchers love to speculate, but Thompson's words paint a picture of a deliberate plan. Elizabeth knew the monarchy was evolving, and she wanted Catherine to inherit not just a title, but real, unparalleled power. What makes this arrangement so special is how it mirrors the Queen's own life. She had her trusted aides who helped her navigate wars, coronations, and crises. Now Thompson is that figure for Catherine, a sidekick who anticipates needs before they arise. At events, he is there, holding umbrellas or flowers, allowing Catherine to focus on connecting with people. It is relatable, it is human, and it shows how the Queen's direction was about more than protocol. It was about building a foundation for strength. As Thompson puts it, she paved the way for Catherine to follow in her footsteps, not as a shadow at times, but as a leader with her own light. And trust us, this is reshaping how we see the future of the royals. Picture this: Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Thompson sitting down for his very first official interview after years of silent service. The anticipation was palpable as he shared memories that had been locked away in the palace vaults. TikTok and social media had already dubbed him Major Johnny, but this was different. This was personal. He spoke of Queen Elizabeth with a reverence that brought tears to many eyes, recalling how she specifically directed him to become Catherine's right-hand man. It was her vision, he said, to ensure Catherine had the support to wield power like never before. One standout moment from the interview was Thompson describing a private directive from the Queen. She told him, "Jonathan, Catherine is the future, and you will help her claim it with the same authority I have held." It was not just words. It was a blueprint for empowerment. Insiders say this arrangement was crafted in the Queen's final years, a strategic move to bolster Catherine's role amid changing times. Thompson's voice cracked slightly as he remembered the Queen's gentle but firm guidance. She knew the pressures of the crown and wanted Catherine to have an ally who could handle the unseen battles. But it is the emotional depth that truly resonates. Thompson shared how this role has brought him closer to the family dynamics. Seeing Catherine's poise up close, "She carries herself with such grace," he noted, echoing the Queen's own style. This interview was not just about facts, it was about heart, the kind of revelation that makes you appreciate the human side of royalty. And as social media erupts with reactions, it is clear this is a turning point. What did Thompson reveal next that left everyone stunned? Keep reading. Behind the grandeur of state banquets and public appearances lies a story of quiet orchestration. Queen Elizabeth II, known for her foresight, had a special direction for Jonathan Thompson, one that positioned him as Catherine's indispensable sidekick. Insiders reveal it was during her later years that she mapped out this arrangement, seeing in Thompson the perfect blend of military precision and discreet loyalty. She directed him to shadow Catherine at key events, ensuring she could focus on her growing influence without the burdens of logistics. Thompson, in his interview, recounts a poignant moment when the Queen confided in him. She said, "Well, the monarchy needs guardians who understand power's weight, and you will be that for Catherine." It was her way of paving a path for Catherine to inherit unparalleled authority, not just in title, but in action. Royal fans adore these glimpses, the way Elizabeth's wisdom lingers even now. It was not about control, it was about empowerment, preparing Catherine to follow in footsteps that led through decades of triumphs and trials. What touches people most are the subtle influences. At Christmas walks or official outings, Thompson's presence allows Catherine to engage deeply with crowds, her confidence shining through. The Queen's direction was masterful, ensuring this partnership feels natural yet profound. It is a transformation that has palace walls whispering of a new era where Catherine steps forward with the Queen's legacy fueling her every move. And as we dive deeper into their collaboration, you will see why this is more than an arrangement. It is destiny. There's an undeniable magic in watching Catherine, the Princess of Wales, evolve into a figure of immense influence. And much of this transformation can be traced back to Queen Elizabeth II's visionary arrangement. With Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Thompson as her steadfast right-hand man, Catherine is poised to wield power in a way that echoes the Queen's unparalleled legacy, yet shines with her own unique strength. This partnership, carefully orchestrated by Elizabeth, has freed Catherine to embrace leadership fully, allowing her to focus on causes close to her heart, such as early childhood development, mental health advocacy, and environmental initiatives, while Thompson seamlessly handles the intricate details of royal duties. In his revealing interview, Thompson underscores the Queen's explicit direction. Catherine will follow in my footsteps, but with her own strength amplified. This was not just a passing comment. It was a mandate to empower Catherine to lead with confidence and grace. The emotional weight of this moment resonates deeply. Seeing Catherine at public events, her poise mirrors Elizabeth's regal composure, yet it's infused with a modern warmth that captivates crowds. Small, seemingly mundane gestures like Thompson holding flowers during a walkabout at Sandringham or discreetly managing protocols at a charity event allow Catherine to connect authentically with people. These moments are not just logistical, they're transformative, enabling her to project a presence that feels both commanding and relatable. Royal watchers have noted how this dynamic is reshaping perceptions of Catherine's role. She's not confined to traditional expectations. Instead, she's carving out a path that balances duty with personal passion. Thompson's support ensures she can dive deeply into her initiatives, from launching the Shaping Us campaign to championing mental health awareness through Heads Together. These are not mere projects. They're bold statements of intent reflecting Catherine's growing authority. Insiders say the Queen saw this potential early, recognizing that Catherine's natural empathy and resolve could redefine royal influence in a modern era. What makes this arrangement so compelling is its nod to the Queen's own journey. Elizabeth relied on trusted aides to navigate global crises and personal milestones, and now Thompson fills that role for Catherine. His military precision ensures flawless execution at events, while his quiet loyalty provides a steady anchor. This partnership allows Catherine to step into the spotlight with confidence, knowing every detail is handled. It's a shift that honors the monarchy's past while embracing its future, showing that power can be both graceful and groundbreaking. Fans are inspired by how this setup gives Catherine options. Unlike royals of the past, she's not boxed into a rigid role. The Queen's foresight ensures Catherine can pursue her vision, whether it's shaping policy or connecting with the communities without losing her personal touch. At a recent hospital visit, Thompson's subtle guidance allowed Catherine to spend extra time with patients, her warmth leaving a lasting impact. It's these moments that show her power is not just in titles, but in genuine connection. This is the Queen's legacy in action. And with Thompson by her side, Catherine is stepping into unparalleled influence, ready to lead with a fire all her own. The grandeur of a state banquet at Buckingham Palace is unmatched, but it was the seamless teamwork of Catherine, the Princess of Wales, and Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Thompson that stole the show. The room glittered with chandeliers and diplomatic finesse. Yet all eyes were on this dynamic duo as they moved with effortless synchronicity. Their professionalism radiated a quiet power that left attendees spellbound. Social media erupted with praise, with fans marveling at their poise and the unspoken trust that defined their every interaction. It was a moment that perfectly encapsulated Queen Elizabeth's vision for Catherine's rise with Thompson as her steadfast ally. Clips from the evening went viral, capturing Thompson's subtle yet precise actions, adjusting a chair here, managing protocol there, ensuring every detail was flawless. Catherine, radiant in a floor-length gown, commanded the room with her signature warmth, engaging diplomats and guests with ease. Observers noted how Thompson anticipated her every need, from holding her bouquet to subtly guiding the flow of the evening, allowing her to focus on forging connections. One guest remarked, "You could see the trust in their glances. It's like they have an unspoken language, a perfect balance of duty and grace." What made the night unforgettable was the human touch woven into their professionalism. Amid the formalities, There were fleeting moments of warmth, a shared smile as Catherine greeted a dignitary or Thompson's discreet nod of encouragement during a toast. These small gestures resonated deeply, showing a partnership that transcends mere logistics. Fans on social media gushed over a particular moment when Catherine paused to thank a staff member, with Thompson subtly stepping back to give her space, yet remaining ever present. "It's the little things," one tweet read. Catherine's kindness and Thompson's support make them a dream team. The banquet wasn't just a display of elegance, it was a testament to the Queen's foresight. Thompson's role as Catherine's right-hand man allowed her to shine as a leader, her confidence amplified by his steady presence. Royal watchers pointed out how this echoed Elizabeth's own ability to command a room while relying on trusted aides. Catherine is stepping into her power, and Thompson is the perfect sidekick, one commenter noted, with thousands of likes flooding in. The internet buzzed with hashtags like #Catherine and Thompson as fans shared slow-motion clips of their synchronized movements, calling it a masterclass in royal teamwork. This event marked a milestone in their collaboration, proving that Queen Elizabeth's arrangement was more than a directive. It was a blueprint for success. The way Thompson ensured every protocol was met, from escorting guests to managing the evening's timeline, freed Catherine to embody the monarchy's future with grace and authority. It's these moments that make their partnership so relatable, even under the weight of royal expectations. As one observer put it, they make the impossible look effortless, and that's why this duo is capturing hearts everywhere. The state banquet wasn't just an event. It was a glimpse into a new era where Catherine and Thompson redefined royal power together. The internet practically exploded when Catherine, the Princess of Wales, and Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Thompson appeared together at the state banquet, their flawless teamwork stealing the show. Social media platforms lit up with fans gushing over their professionalism and poise as hashtags like #Catherine and Thompson and #Royal Power Duo trended for days, racking up thousands of posts. One tweet, liked over 8,000 times, captured the sentiment perfectly. Catherine is pure elegance, and Thompson's quiet support makes it all look effortless. What a team. Clips of their seamless interactions flooded feeds, with fans dissecting every moment, from Thompson's subtle adjustments to Catherine's radiant smile that commanded the room. Royal enthusiasts were captivated by the small, telling details. One Instagram post read, "The way Thompson anticipates her needs, holding a chair, managing protocols. It's like they've got an unspoken rhythm." Another fan on X gushed, "Catherine's posture is perfection, but it's Thompson's presence that lets her shine so brightly." With over 10,000 likes, the comments sparked a thread of admiration for their dynamic, with users calling them a masterclass in royal grace. One user shared a slowed-down clip of their shared glance during the banquet, noting, "You can see the trust in their eyes. It's inspiring." What set this buzz apart was the depth of the praise. Beyond the surface glamour, fans connected with the authenticity of their partnership. Very classy how Catherine draws attention to others and Thompson ensures she can, one admirer posted, linking it to Queen Elizabeth's vision for their collaboration. Another wrote, "It's not just about the event, it's how they embody duty with heart." With over 12,000 shares, posts highlighted Catherine's modern warmth and Thompson's understated strength. One user declared, "She's elegant as ever, and he's the perfect sidekick." Queen Elizabeth knew what she was doing. The excitement wasn't limited to one platform. TikTok erupted with montages of the banquet set to uplifting music, showcasing Catherine's poise and Thompson's vigilance. "This is what royal teamwork looks like," one video caption read, amassing 40,000 views. Fans even started fan pages dedicated to their partnership, with comments like, "Catherine makes every moment timeless, and Thompson's support is the backbone." The social media frenzy became a global celebration of their bond, proving Queen Elizabeth's arrangement resonates far beyond palace walls. What's your favorite moment from their collaboration? Share below. As the royal narrative unfolds, Queen Elizabeth II's visionary arrangement for Catherine, Princess of Wales, and Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Thompson signals a future rich with promise. This partnership, meticulously crafted by the late Queen, ensures Catherine follows in her footsteps, wielding unparalleled power with a grace that echoes Elizabeth's own reign. Thompson's role as Catherine's steadfast sidekick is more than logistical support. It's a foundation for her to redefine royal influence, blending timeless tradition with a modern sensibility that resonates globally. In his heartfelt interview, Thompson reflects on the Queen's foresight, noting she saw Catherine as a leader who could carry the monarchy forward with strength and compassion. His words paint a picture of a future where Catherine's authority grows, not confined by protocol, but amplified by authenticity. Insiders predict more moments of their seamless collaboration, from state events to charity engagements, where their poise will continue to captivate. Social media buzz, with thousands of posts celebrating their dynamic, is just the beginning. Fans eagerly await Catherine's next steps, inspired by her ability to balance duty with warmth. This arrangement is a testament to Elizabeth's enduring legacy, ensuring Catherine empowers her own children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, with the same values. Royal watchers highlight how Thompson's presence allows Catherine to focus on initiatives like early childhood development, shaping a monarchy that's relatable yet regal. Their partnership mirrors Elizabeth's own alliances built on trust and quiet strength, setting a precedent for generations. What makes this future so compelling is its flexibility. Catherine, like Elizabeth, is being prepared not just for ceremonial roles but for meaningful impact. Whether through philanthropy or public engagement, Thompson's support ensures she navigates challenges with confidence. Her every move reflects the Queen's spirit, but is ignited with her own fire. As Jonathan Thompson's words echo, we are reminded that Queen Elizabeth's greatest legacy may not just be her reign, but her foresight in shaping the woman who could one day define the monarchy's future. Catherine has walked a path carved by tradition, guided by wisdom, and tempered by the scrutiny of the modern world. The Queen did not simply leave her with duty, she entrusted her with vision, with the tools to balance grace and power, compassion and authority. And now, as the world watches, Catherine's ascension to Queen feels less like a possibility and more like an inevitability. She carries not just the title of Princess of Wales, but the weight of expectation from a nation longing for stability, compassion, and leadership that resonates with the people. With Charles's health under constant discussion and William already stepping into the role of a statesman, Catherine stands as the figure who embodies continuity and renewal at once. Her journey is not one of sudden transformation, but of years of quiet preparation, smiles at state banquets, whispered counsel behind palace doors, moments of genuine connection with those she meets. Each of these, as Thompson revealed, was part of Elizabeth's grand design to mold a queen for the 21st century. A queen who does not simply inherit a crown, but earns the trust and affection of those she serves. So we are left with a question that is both thrilling and daunting. Is Catherine ready to become the queen who redefines the monarchy for a new era? Or was she always destined to step into this role, prepared by Elizabeth herself for a moment history could not avoid? What do you think? Was this Catherine's fate or Elizabeth's most brilliant strategy? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you believe this story deserves to be heard, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And when you're done, click on the next video suggested on your screen. You'll discover even more untold stories of the crown that history tried to keep in the shadows.